Now to the latest on the tragedy in the California desert. A makeshift memorial now stands on the spot where 8 people were killed by an out-of-control truck during an off-road race. CBS News correspondent Bill Whitaker is in Loma Linda, California with the very latest for us this morning. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Chris. Investigators say alcohol was not a factor in this crash, and they have no intention of arresting the driver of the truck involved. Now, 5 adults and 1 child were raced here to the Loma Linda University Medical Center, where several are looking at long recoveries from this horrific accident.
It happened in a flash. One moment, the excitement, speed, adrenaline of off-road racing. The next, horror, chaos, and death. A driver hit a jump, lost control of his truck, and flew into the crowd, killing 8 people, injuring 12.
It just happened too quickly to see anything, but you just see the truck roll over everybody.
I saw about 15 bodies flying into the air.
Brandon Alves was right in the thick of the horror.
When I got up off the ground, I ran over to the guy who was standing next to me, and he was already dead. And the next 4 to 5 people I came up to were already dead or pretty close to dying.
Spectators rushed to help the injured. The desert track is so remote, it took emergency crews a half hour to respond. They covered the bodies and choppered out the injured.
Right there over the cross.
A crude shrine marks the spot where Zachary Freeman died. His stepfather came to collect Zachary's car and belongings.
People shouldn't have been allowed that close to the track, but when that car becomes airborne, it goes wherever it wants to go. The poor driver would have no control over.
Authorities say they have no plans to arrest the driver, 28-year-old Brett Sloppy. But now questions about whether there were adequate regulations in place. Signs urging fans to stand back were ignored. Many were close enough to touch the vehicles.
A bunch of other races we do, they keep the crowds back. There's a buffer zone and stuff, but this one, it's just that one area, people drinking and crowding in.
In a statement on his Facebook page, Sloppy said, "So incredibly lost and devastated. My thoughts and prayers go out to all the families and friends involved. Thank you to all my friends for sticking with me even through these tragic times. I love you all."
Now, this race was held on federal land, but the Federal Bureau of Land Management says, according to the permit, safety was the responsibility of the race organizer, a local outfit by the name of Mojave Desert Racing. Chris?
CBS's Bill Whitaker in Loma Linda, California for us this morning. Bill, thank you.